When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to Huntington Bank Stadium, home to the Minnesota Golden Gophers. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on another team from the Big Ten, the Minnesota Golden Gophers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So Ohio State's offense will go to work first. We've had a few receivers win the Heisman in recent years. Devontae Smith was special. Travis Hunter on a different level, playing both ways. But what does it take for a receiver to receive this type of Heisman hype, Jesse?
Well, you have to keep making plays when everybody in the world knows the quarterback's throwing you the football, and that's what those Heisman Trophy winners were able to do. You think back to guys like Desmond Howard. He stepped up whenever he had an opportunity on the biggest stages, and that's what this guy has to do today.
Well, and that's for everybody, right? Down the stretch when it matters most, you have to be elite. But for a receiver, it's hard because you're dependent on a quarterback. He's got to get you the football, but making those big splash plays throughout a season, and listen, he started off the year putting up great numbers. It's just got to continue.
Stop just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. Back to throw, it's Sayin. Catch in the middle, it's Roberts. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Buckeyes will snap it on 1st and 10. The give from the gun. Got the first down and still on his feet. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. Now on 1st down from the 28. Looking downfield on 1st down. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Really need to find a productive play this time on 2nd and long. Leaves it with the running back. It's a seam wide open. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but now facing 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open, and he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So a drive there of 84 yards. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Minnesota Golden Gophers offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And we've said many times a tight end is the quarterback's best friend, but the last time these two played together, you could make the argument it was even more than family. It was like that thing, there is a friend who sticks closer than a brother.
It was really impressive. I mean, they put up big numbers. It seemed to work every time he looked to the big fella. He delivered. So, elite 1-2 punch. Jesse, how do you slow that guy down?
I mean, you just got to pick your matchup poison. Honestly, you can put a safety against him and try to take advantage of the speed, but he's not going to be big enough to match up physically. If you go linebacker, you're not fast enough. So mixing and matching the looks, I think, is the best chance this defense has.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Golden Gophers really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to get it through the air. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. They bring the punter onto the field now. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He shanked it. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. The margin for error is so small in this conference. It's really imperative to get off to a good start in Big Ten play.
Especially, Reese, since you're at...
Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw. It's Sayin. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
And the Buckeyes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. Coming to the line of scrimmage on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And they gave him no chance to get loose, and they force a fourth down. A field goal attempt from here would just be 48 yards, but they'll try to move the chains on fourth down and short. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the ground. Makes a man miss. Got enough space. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Man, we know football gets harder when you start to get in the red zone and the field shrinks. Who needs that? Break the long touchdown run. Nice job by the back. Seeing the hole, exploding through, getting a long touchdown run.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, one of the biggest games of the week is playing out right now. Let's check in on this top 25 battle. USC has the lead right now, but kind of fittingly, the men of Troy have been in a battle today and just haven't been able to pull away. They are up by 7 over Wisconsin. Just another week in the Big Ten where the only constant is chaos. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. The play action fake. Buys a little time. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. And the Golden Gophers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, the power run here. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Hunt is on its way. He'll make the fair catch, but there is a flag on the field.
Offside, defense.
Offense will take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
So a new set of downs after a big mistake on special teams. Running back searching for a hole. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. The Golden Gophers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Now the play fake. Under fire. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
6 yards on the play. Third down coming up.
Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Golden Gophers will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Coverage team does a good job and touches it dead. No return on this one. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. They'll move the tight end. To the air. It's Sayin. Makes the catch.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver. Leaves it with the back. Sweet cut there. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. The Buckeyes with the 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Working that left side now. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Here comes the offense on second down. It's complete. Hits him with a stiff arm. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
Now on first down from the 30. Quarterback making checks. Wants to go up top on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Wilson. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple first downs together. Defense. Next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
They'll keep it on the ground. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. And the Buckeyes trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far.
Touchdown, Ohio State! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. On to attempt the try.
Kicker on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. They put together an 81-yard drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Bringing it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. They've fallen into this big hole, and they are pretty desperate for answers right now. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. A strike downfield. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there. Offense will try to get some momentum going on 1st and 10. They go to the ground. It's a running room. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Golden Gophers want to crank the tempo.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. And the Golden Gophers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Summers. Knocked down for the tackle.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone, or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
The Golden Gophers will try to pin them back with the punt.
Odds of punting away.
Just needs a crack to get a return. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. He's got him. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. That's now 200 catches in his career.
It's so impressive because of his dependability. This guy has been consistent, David, week in, week out. He shows up, and he makes plays.
And it's easy to coach a guy like that. Consistent, does the work, catches the football, you know where he's going to be. That's why he's got 200 catches.
Fights off a defender. And he uses the stiff arm to push his way past the sticks and pick up the first down. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. The Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. The receiver on the jet sweep. Oh, a lot of space. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
Defenses have got to play with great eye discipline, especially when you're facing teams that will run the jet sweep. You've got to be able to locate the football extremely quickly, and defense did not do a good job of it that time.
The Buckeyes just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. Let's go. Trying to surprise him with the pass. Makes the grab. It's Miller. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a man. It's Sayin. Pulls it in. No chance to run, but still a good gain. Quarterback may change this route. And the Buckeyes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Got room to work. Breaks the tackle. They'll get him out of bounds and mark it at the 21.
Well, the offense is in a really nice rhythm right now. It seems like no matter what they're dialing up, they're getting positive yards, and it just feels so good as a play caller when you know on 1st down you can get yards.
Touchdown, Buckeyes! The offense cashing it in on that drive.
You talk about going on the road and making a statement. 27-0. Hostile environment beat. Dang, you talk about home field advantage? Well, it hasn't worked. They have come in and had answers and started this first half as good as you possibly can.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point makes it 28-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. USC is putting on an offensive clinic. They've built a big lead, and this one is approaching blowout territory. They're up 14 over Wisconsin. We'll circle back to this Big Ten battle. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Pocket breaking down. Lost one deep down the right side.
I think sometimes as a quarterback, when your offense is struggling, you don't have any points up on the board yet here at the end of the first half. You're just trying to take a shot to see if your guy can make a play. And that time, he thought he had the matchup he wanted, but he has just not been able to ever find a rhythm. And this defense is making it really hard on him, forcing that one to fall in.
There he goes. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Got a little space. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point, you're going to have to change your thought process. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. That is just a sideline clinic. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. The play will stand. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. And the Golden Gophers moving quickly to the line. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Oh, he's got some space. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. Here's a heat. Going for it all. Touchdown, Minnesota! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
And that was great execution on that drive. That is exactly what you needed. You took almost all of the time, and you cut into this lead. Now you're about to go into the half, get everybody excited, use that momentum to start the second half.
Ready to try the point after. The extra point is good, but they're still down 28-7. So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. Fair catch is made. They'll spot it at the 7, and a long way to go for this offense. Time to get off a play before we head to halftime. From the gun, give on the inside. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, it is hard to beat Minneapolis when that town is buzzing as it is today. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to our guys at the bank there in the Twin Cities.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. The Bucs Buckeyes will kick it away to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got a man. It's Summers. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now, get ready for another one.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. The Golden Gophers come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. DB's right up on the receivers. The give on the option. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. And the Golden Gophers are flying down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Quarterback just flat and missed it. Incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. The quarterback's a little more on target there. Maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Motion from the wideout. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got him downfield. He's loose on the right. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Golden Gophers! Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
The AT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they trail by 2 touchdowns, 28-14. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Signals for a fair catch around the 5-yard line, hauls it in. He's backed up deep in his own territory. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
This QB has been so comfortable all day long. Obviously having a ton of success. You've got to affect him. You've got to put some hits on him, those body blows, so you can make him wear out and physically feel you. This is the first time really getting to him. This defense needed this bad.
He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. Third and long. Ball's at the 25. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be fourth down. The Buckeyes send out the punt unit. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. The give on the inside. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking for again. It's Bryant. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now facing a 3rd and long. Bringing the heat. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it up. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those plays. Defense wins this rep. They win up front, get to the quarterback, and get the sack.
The Golden Gophers will punt it away on 4th down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Unloads quickly. Finally forced out of bounds, maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. He'll pick up a few before being knocked out of bounds at the 31.
It's second down.
Offense gets set for second down. To the air, it's Sayin. Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Ohio State. They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. And it seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Missouri is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Florida. Implications galore inside the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big should happen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They'll run it from the gun. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football, you can tell.
Got a man, it's Lanier. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. They send the tight end in motion. To the air on first down. Under fire. Trying to get rid of it. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
Man, the defense smells blood in the water. You can tell. They're getting to this quarterback over and over and over. They've already sacked him a couple times. They're just winning up front. They almost got another sack on that last play.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. They believe they can run right here. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Golden Gophers are way behind the sticks on this third and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking deep. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. The Golden Gophers line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Makes the grab. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
And the Buckeyes can really attack on this second and short. The give to the back. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
There's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the ground.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. From the gun, the running back has it. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
With the catch, it's Miller. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with the 15-yard pickup. The Buckeyes will have it 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Wilson. Hits the afterburners. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback...
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. So a drive there of 85 yards. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Here's the handoff. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Man, it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. Be interested to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Taking it the other way. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Ohio State.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he added the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Gonna run it. It's Bryant. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Wants to go up top. Throws to the tight end. It's caught. The junior making a clutch play and turning in a big catch. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Wide open downfield. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. They'll run play action. Unloads to the wideout. Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright, and you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
Now third and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. The sure hands, it's Bryant. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. He needs to make sure those mechanics are pure from the right hash and 40 yards away. Absolutely center cut. And the field goal is good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. A quick pass to the left. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. One big play, and now they've got it at the 42-yard line on first down. Handoff from the gun. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball.
I'll tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
The give and tick, 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 tick. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
Man, this is a punch to the gut. When you know you're losing, and you know you got to get a stop, and you know they're going to run the football, and they still run the football down your throat. It's been that kind of day for this defense.
Fire complete to the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They'll line up for a second down play.
Second down.
Looking to fire. Got it in the middle, it's John. brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a first down.
And that was a nice throw by the QB. When you see that drag route coming across the field, how about putting the ball right on his numbers? Not high, not low, where he has to stop his momentum. Right on the numbers where he can catch it, keep running, and chew up some yards after the catch.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. The Buckeyes will snap it on 1st and 10.
Set, ready.
Quarterback keeper. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Caught in the backfield, it's John. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They've got a ways to go on 3rd down from the 24 as this defense tries to force them into a field goal try. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Clark. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal from the 8.
Really nice job there at the quarterback. Reading coverage, he knew exactly where to go with the football and at what exact time. The timing could not have been better. They get the completion on 3rd down, setting up 1st and goal.
So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. And it looks as if the offense will just take a knee. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan, meat face, ball game over.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.